何でもない毎日を生きるみんなのために俺は俺の戦を続けてやらあ。血風すさぶ聖絶無残の儀式、天覧聖杯戦争。競争たる平安の猛者たちが召喚された英霊7機の首をめぐり相争う。フェイト、グランドオーダー、コスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、地獄界マンダラ、平安京ゴーライ一戦、ゴールデン。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We're here in Heian-Kyo. Not 100% sure what Naraka Mandala is. Now I know like the Mandala or Mandala. It's like a shape, but it can also represent like a place, and it's related to divinity. And Naraka is, I'm pretty sure, the name for the underworld, but I could also be wrong. Well, let's do the Heian Warrior chapter, section 2. Guess we're just making our party right away, which is a welcome surprise. We can get some riders. We can get some... Okay, we can actually see what you look like right now. Might as well do that, honestly. As for who else... Let's switch you guys out to some better choices here. What class order is this? Oh, it's because I'm near the bottom. I'm like, what the heck? Let's go with you, and if we need a good rider, we can get ourselves Audi here. Alright, that should be good. Time for us to get going. I'm just kind of throwing teams together. When I actually need to focus on making a team that's good, I will. But that's not right now. I am the head of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, guardians of the capital. I am the warrior of Genji entrusted with our most prized sword, the Higekiri. Escorting Special Agent, Watanabe no Tsuna. Oh, one of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, just like Kintoki. Indeed, an unparalleled slayer of beasts. So then, that magnificent blade he carries must be the Onikiri Onikiri Yasutsuna from the Hoki province. The question now is he friend or foe? He may have slain the beast that was threatening our lives, but something inside me, something that is not a part of my circuitry, is screaming at me. No to let down my guard. Okay, that's twice so far we've had some typos. Come on. I cannot ignore this feeling. I must be prepared to fight at a moment's notice to keep Masters safe. Caster. Yes, Lord Tsuna. Medea? You were right, Master. We are facing a servant, I'm certain of it. I see. Well, that is a cruel twist of fate. Forgive me, foreign boy. Despite having just saved your life, I now have no choice but to take it, in accordance with the rules of the Imperial Holy Grail War. Yeah, it's a war, all right. For Lord Fujiwara no Michinaga's word is as absolute as edicts from the heavens themselves. Fujiwara no Michinaga? Now, face me, Caster. Caster? Master, get behind me now. Well, well. So you have chosen to get between me and my target. Your peculiar motions are surprisingly quick. Are you gonna, like, frickin' die? His sword strokes are too fast for me to follow. And what's more, they are frighteningly strong. I can feel my limbs groaning under the strain. Even as a servant, I am no match for his mastery of the blade. So this is the head of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings. But why would one of the 4 heavenly kings attack us? And why is a servant accompanying him? I don't know, but right now, with neither Lady Mash nor Lord Kotaro here to help, it falls to me to keep Master safe no matter what. I mean, you say that, but I'm not using you. We're battling instead. Okay. Sorry, did I just say that Super Groupies is releasing a Ryogi Shiki jacket? Holy crap. Their Super Groupies is literally releasing Ryogi Shiki's jacket. I kind of want that. I kind of want that. Okay, maybe I should have gone for a better team for this, but that's fine. Endurance battle, never mind. We just got to survive. Cool. In that case, let's pop on... well, let's see here. We can do a full combo with you. We might as well. And see how cool you can be. What do you have? Crit rate or damage cut. Oh, that's not good for us. Attack debuff resist, don't need that. We'll do more attack up. Alright, let's just go fully ham. And let's see what your new golden spark looks like. Not bad. Not bad. Good animation still. Real good. Oh, cool. Good job, team. We doed it. Endurance battle my butt. Okay. Nice. Can you believe that this game wasn't 60 FPS for a while? That's wild. Alright, no battle. We just got big plot. Because he'll be like, whoa, hey, whoa. We can't fight like that. Danzo. I'm alright. Please be careful, Lord Tsuna. There's no telling what sort of tricks a servant might have up their sleeves. Thank you, Caster. That aside, I assumed you were a warrior from a far-off land I know nothing about, and yet you are surprisingly weak. Or are you merely holding back so as not to kill or injure me? If that is the case, then you must take me for a fool. He's so strong. Even as a servant, I cannot see a way to defeat him. Despite being a flesh-and-blood human with a servant of his own at his command, he has still chosen to fight this battle almost entirely on his own. Even though the heroic spirit accompanying him could easily block all manner of non-domestic physical attacks, he relies on her for nothing but support. So this is how a Heian warrior fights. We have no reason to fight you, but you do not seem to feel the same. Don't be ridiculous. As masters, there is but one path open to us. As per Lord Fujiwara's decree, the city of Kyo is now the field upon which we must do battle. There's nothing more to say. This aura, he truly means to kill us. There does not seem to be anything I can say that would stop him, which means there's only one option left, though it will not be an easy one. Here I come. If we hope to see another day, we will just have to run for it. Forgive me. Master, grab your hand. Come on. Ninja Clan, here we stand. Master, over there. This smoke may be poisonous. Hold on. I'm gonna cast a spell that will neutralize it and let you breathe more easy. Don't bother. It is only an ordinary smoke screen, not a poisonous one. Lord Tsuna, stop. It's not safe. Don't you get it, Caster? That warrior was clearly trying to keep the boys safe. And she could not possibly do that if the gas were poisonous. From the sound of it, they've already covered a great deal of ground. Shall we go after them? Of course. Come on, let's go. Wow, you are doggedly pursuing me. Also, that might have been the shortest story node in ages. Wow. So we went from Shichijo Shibo to Shichijo Nebo. Okay. My apologies, Master, but this is an emergency. I hope you can forgive me for carrying you in my arms while we make our escape. That's fine. I've been princess carried a lot. Ordinarily, I would do so by leaping great distances rather than running. But I'm afraid my body is still not functioning at optimum levels. It's okay, I can run by myself. Do not worry about me. A few scratches like this or not. Oh. Oh, she seized up. I'm so sorry. It seems my long-distance running and 1,000 leap per second traversal mechanisms were more damaged than I realized. I suppose I should have expected no less from the famed Watanabe no Tsuna. Here, Danzo, lean on me. I'd sing the song, but copyrights. Let's try to put as much distance between him and us as we can. All right, Master. Thank you. Master? It won't be long before Lord Watanabe no Tsuna catches up with us. When he does, you're gonna say you want to self-destruct, right? I want you to let me make amends for this horrific failure. I will do whatever it takes to delay him and give you an opportunity to escape, even should it cost me my own life. Yep. So I want you to hold on to my right hand. Its mechanisms may be silent now, but it contains a communication device with greater range and fidelity than yours. If you use it to contact Chaldea, I'm not leaving you behind. Master, don't forget, I still have all 3 of my command spells. Master. Oh, I think I know who this is.
Hey, you two got a moment?
What?
So, had a little too much to drink tonight, so I decided to take a walk, get some night air. And the next thing I know, I wake out sprawled out some back alley. So then I heard you two whispering, and the lady here sounded real worried about something. Maybe not on the verge of tears or anything, but whatever's on your mind, lady, it seems pretty serious. You in trouble or something? Yeah, maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Not gonna lie, it can be pretty dense. So if you don't want to deal with that, just let me know and I'll get out of your hair. But if I ain't got it all mixed up,
Yeah, there he is.
and you really do need help, all you gotta do is ask. One word and I'll hop to and bail you out. Whatever it is that's bothering you, I'll take care of it. I sure ain't about to make injured villagers fend for themselves. So how about it? You two on the run from monsters or bandits or something? Where's your house? Is it close by?
Golden hair. Are you perhaps...
Golden? What are you talking about? Golden? Golden? Nah, that ain't right. Wait, it is. Golden, that's right. I like the sound of that. Something about that word just sounds... Yeah! Awesome! Golden! I love it. Wait. Oh man, I didn't realize how badly injured you were. What happened to you guys? You ran into a Tsuchigumo or something?
Well, close. A Tsuchigumo did attack them, but it's not what inflicted those wounds. I did. Just a graze with Higakiri.
Watanabe no Tsuna.
Curses, he already caught up to us.
Huh. So that's how it is. Interesting.
Kintoki, move aside, you're in my way. My business here is with the woman and boy, not you.
That right.
Kintoki.
I don't know if you noticed, Brother Tsuna, but it's the middle of the night. I know I couldn't live with myself if I didn't make sure these two got home safe, so that's just what I was about to do. Whatever business you got with them can wait. Got it?
Lord Kintoki, he really does mean to protect us even though we have yet to tell him a single thing about ourselves. He made his decision in an instant without any hesitation. So this is Lord Sakata Kintoki of Ashigara, one of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings. Stand down, Kintoki. I'd prefer to avoid anything that might cause Lady Raiko grief.
Huh. Big talk, even for the head of the 4 heavenly kings.
Kintoki?
You know I got nothing but respect for you, Brother Tsuna, but that doesn't mean anything you say goes. Now why don't you fill me in, because I don't get it. Granted, since I came down from Mount Ashigara, there's been a whole lot of things that are as clear as mud to me, but no matter how hard I try, I can't understand why the undisputed strongest Heian warrior would be going after women and children. I shouldn't even have to be telling you this, Brother Tsuna. Brother. We're supposed to keep women and children safe, not cut off their heads.
I see. You do make a good point. However, neither of them is young enough that I would call them children.
I really what you think, Brother Tsuna? 'Cause it sure don't look that way to me. Hell, that boy with the black hair is definitely still just a kid. Most kids his age probably be bawling their eyes out if they were lost in the middle of the night. But now this kid, he's been holding back his tears and refusing to give in to his fears as he looks for a way home. He might be lost, but he's still got guts. At least that's the feeling I get from him. How about you, brother? Sure you don't feel the same?
I'm glad to see nothing ever gets you down, Kintoki. But the Imperial Holy Grail War requires that I do this. Now stand aside. Yes, the second time we've heard that phrase.
No.
I said stand back.
And I said no.
Okay. Okay. Turning to the front-facing sprite is real strong, actually. Then you leave me no choice.
Bring it on, you bastard.
Alright, I'm guessing he joins our party for this. I'm guessing at least. Let's see. Well, you know what? He's probably going to be super buff, so we'll use him a bit more here. We didn't even get to see, too much of him. Otherwise, we're going to switch you out then. Because there's apparently assassins here? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Go with that, you can pop that, and then we can do stuff, and yeah, and good, and yeah, and good, and let's go. Nice. Let's do this. The music's been good so far. The music's been nice. It's been a hot minute since we've had some mainline music. We've had, events which have their own, usually one or two songs. Some that are much, much, much better than others. Oh my god, that one. You know the one. Right? But this has been good. Okay. Oh, just some Dragon... Whoa, 100 Dragon Tooth Warriors, huh? Okay. That's a bit scary. Can we just do what we did last time with you again? I think we might be able to, actually. In fact, you know what? Check this out. We're gonna do this. We don't even need your super, honestly. We really don't. So just go with one, at least for right now. And yeah, let's just go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll get Meteor with you. We can do something if we need more with you. That should do a lot of damage to you. It did. Not a super huge amount, but enough. Oh man. So, watching Saber's voice actress for the live stream do Saber Lily's Noble Phantasm out loud was pretty nice, was real good. But the bigger thing was hearing her English was adorable and really, really good. Like, really, really good. It was so good hearing her, because she did the whole prologue for this event. The little text. Ooh, stun, nice. She did the text in English, and she really rocked it. So that was real good. Nice, that stun is awesome. Well, this'll get you. So I'll do that. Okay, and... is that going to be the end, or are we going to do a phase 2? Oh, we're doing proper phase 2. Charge gain up each turn? Okay. Scream. Okay. That's not great. That ain't great. I don't think we have enough for you to get yours. What about you? Yeah, we should have enough on you. Might be the best for now. You can get invincible on you, because that would be helpful. This is attack buff. Okay, yours is only one target anyways, so I'm not super worried. Yeah, we'll do this here. Okay, let's see. Be cool if we kill the other two guys too. Okay, they're out of there. Okay, let's see here. I mean, we've seen this, but how come that sounds familiar? Also, shoutouts to Gil just crossing his arms and no-selling that. That's pretty great. Okay. So, this. We don't have any more there. We can do a quick cure-all, though. Let's just go some of this for now. Yeah, big damage decrease on that, which ain't great. That's gone. So you definitely don't want him to be doing full combos, because then that results in that. Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay. Go 1, 2, 3 for now. Okay. That heal is too. Oh, he already has super again. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I didn't even notice that you had double speed, huh? I would do that. Well, he didn't get any defense up, so that's good. Hi, Kijo. Okay. Let's see here. Don't you have Sea-Star Gather Rate up? Increase their charge level. That will be very useful. Yep, very useful. Give that to you. Yep. Get a bit more regen. Let's just go 1, 2. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Come on, big anti-servant. Wait, he's not a servant though. I didn't even think about that, right? I'm like, I feel like they should be doing more damage, because he doesn't have the extra servant modifier. He is a human. Oh, dang. I didn't even consider that. Oh, frick, evade and charge gain, that sucks. And you're at full meter again? Son of a gun. This might actually not be going too hot. As long as you don't kill Gil, we should be better. Okay, that's not even going to... Okay, good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we had sure hit on that one. Not Gil, not Gil, not Gil. Go for the demon. Good, that's fine. I wonder if he wants to attack the demon more for that. Okay. Alright. I like how I just have these ones in the back just because I was like not expecting them to be a thing. So we'll get that with you. We'll give this to you. We'll give this to you. We'll put you to sleep. Move your buffs. We'll get stun on you. I actually think that Summer Abbey is quite good. The shenanigans you can seemingly pull with full everything off, like the remove all buffs is so good. It's so powerful. And then defense down, and just how much meter you get with them, that's good. I mean, he still does good damage, Gil's special, it's just he doesn't get the servant destruction. We're not battling more of them, are we? We're not doing more? Good. Okay. If it was actually like, yeah, no, you actually have to battle 100 of them, I would scream. Even the mission where you seemingly have to, you don't have to, which is good. Never mind the Shikigami skeletons, Caster. They're only getting in my way. They're Dragon-Tooth warriors, but anyway, if I do that... Don't bother. They won't be of any help against Kintoki. It's funny because it actually is eating into his turns. Hurrah!
Well, that's something. Never would have thought a lone wolf like you sent a bunch of skeletons to do his dirty work. Not that they're gonna be much help again. Whoa! That was close. Well, not so much as a scratch, even after taking a direct blow from Higekiri. I knew you had talent. Ah! Damn. I can see why Lord Kintoki was one of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings. Even up against a warrior as strong as Lord Tsuna, he refuses to back down. However, Lord Tsuna is still... Fun though as it is to spar with you, Kintoki. I'm not about to spend all night needlessly fighting one of my 4 fellow heavenly kings, especially since you are not a master yourself. Ha! Ugh! Since there are 2 casters present here, I need only bring back 1 head as proof. 2 casters? What? Lord Tsuna's sights are not set on Lord Kintoki, and they are not currently set on me either. So then he must be after Master. I'm not a caster. Oh crap! Danzo, change into spirit form. Understood. What? Huh? Did she just disappear? No, it is not that. The boy told her to use spirit form, which must mean... Caster! Yes, Lord Tsuna, she's definitely a servant. So you meant the puppet, rather than the boy? I see. So I have not been so tricked so much as I was simply ignorant. I'm so sorry, I should have been more specific. You're right, the servant signal came from the woman with the long black hair who just vanished. Not the boy with the black hair. Yeah, I'm not a servant yet. That might happen one day. You know, counterforce shenanigans. I see. Also, while we're on the subject, I don't think that woman is a caster. Given the way she carried herself, I would bet she's an assassin. What? You mean there are other kinds of servants besides casters? What? Is this a class-specific war? Huh. Lord Tsuna. No, it's all right. I shouldn't have been so quick to jump to conclusions. I just assumed this boy here was a caster based on their highly unusual clothing, and the fact that I thought I saw him use some kind of sorcery. It just goes to show I too have much to learn. Kintoki? I don't get it. How the hell that injured lady disappear like that? I'm sorry, brother. What's up? Since there do not seem to be any casters here whose heads I can take, I will step aside for now. Go ahead and take that boy wherever you like. But know this. The next time we meet, I will have you show me your left hand. And if by chance I should happen to see those glowing red marks upon it, I've always wondered what that is. Yeah? What you gonna do, brother? Put you to the sword, of course. Huh. So you're finally gonna come at me without holding anything back, huh? Well, that'll be something. In that case, brother Tsuna, I can't wait to see what you got. I'm kind of holding back on the voice, because if there's going to be a lot of it, I need to pace myself. Let's go, caster. Right. I should probably look up. Let's look up here. What is, because I don't have Kintoki. I don't have him. What's up with that red hand? Let's take a look, thanks to the typemoon.fandom.com website. So, if we take a look... okay, so known by his childhood name Kintaro, he's one of the 4 heavenly kings. There are many legends about him, but no historical records to back it up. He is the son of Raijin as a red dragon. Oh,
and his mother is a cannibal mountain witch living on Mount Ashigara. Oh. Kintoki was raised with the strength of monster, fighting and killing beasts in the mountain. Eventually, his mother, an ogress, was vanished by Usui Sadamitsu, but Kintoki, taken to Minamoto no Raiko, was taught the way of man, became his retainer. He participated in many hunts of demons of the 4 heavenly kings of Yorimitsu. He is famous for the episode of battle against Shutendoji on Oeyama, where he disguised himself as a mountain priest, drugged Shutendoji's alcohol, and struck him down. In that episode, he fell in love with the demon Shutendoji, disguised as a beautiful girl, and then had to carry this burden for the rest of his life. That's, yeah. Let's see here. Golden is his nickname. Beautiful blue eyes under the sunglasses. Yeah, those are blue. He retains his original design from Fate Apocrypha. Despite being Berserker class, does not appear to be monstrous, nor suffer any physical changes. Rather, he is tall and muscular. I'm just trying to see here what it is. Okay, his shirt's torn open and his arm is turned red up to the elbow as an effect of his madness enhancement skill. So that is part of his madness enhancement, I guess. Let's just see here. I'm trying to figure out... let's see here. Normally does not receive the benefits of madness enhancement. In exchange, he retains the capacity to think. A luck check is performed whenever damage is received. Failure results in him going wild, and parameters accepting mana and luck are raised. On that occasion, his whole body becomes red. Anger gauge max. So that is part of his... That's part of his thing. Okay. Okay. I get it. I understand now. So yeah, he was supposed to be for Fate Apocrypha, but specifically the Fate Apocrypha online game. He was collected along with the other 13 initial servant designs in Fate Complete Material 4. This project was revived in novel format, but he was cut in favor of Frankenstein and Spartacus. He said that Kintoki, as an enemy, he's far too nice guy to fight, and as an ally, he's very reliable. Furthermore, one aspect of the plot that decided near the beginning was that Frankenstein will use her noble phantasm and revive, so Frankenstein had taken up the slot for the Berserker ally, causing Kintoki to be discarded. Okay. It is funny that there was totally meant to be like a big Fate MMO, and it super died. And I know people kind of sad about that. It's lost media at this point. But at the same time, I feel like this was the better result because you can do so much more. And also, I freaking hate MMOs. You okay, bro? You okay?
Oh, he is gone now, right?
He sure is.
I knew it. Man, that was nuts. Going up against Tsuna's crazy skills, even if he was holding back. But you guys did that and managed to make it out not just with your head still attached, but all your limbs, too. That's the sort of thing people be talking about for ages if they'd seen it. You ought to be proud.
I knew I could count on you in the Heian period too, Kintoki.
Huh?
You were like one of those morphing heroes. You know what? I'll accept morphing hero as a translation of tokusatsu.
Morph? Where'd you come from? Man, so you can just disappear and reappear out of nowhere, huh?
What Lord Tanner is trying to say, Lord Sakata Kintoki, is that you are a good person who always tries to do the right thing.
Oh? Someone who always tries to do the right thing, huh? Me? You think? 'Cause I don't got any idea what's right and what's wrong. Hell, if you do, I'd love it if you told me. As far as I'm concerned, I was just helping out a kid who lost his way. I wasn't thinking about it any deeper than that. Man, city life is complicated, huh? Especially now, what with the Imperial Holy Grail War going on.
Yeah, can you talk to us about that? 'Cause that's intriguing. What do you mean by that? All right. Oh, so we're just probably getting his costume, right? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, get that pretty quick. Yeah, Heian Warrior attire. Easy peasy. So how much are we... Let's just see here. Who do we not have for wardrobes right now? Let's see here. So we don't have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. These are fair. We have all the keys, basically, that we can right now. But we just don't have, well, any of these servants. Which is a shame, because I'd love to actually get that on you, but oh well. That's for later. So, Imperial Holy Grail War. Yeah, let's learn what's up with this. Interesting well, I was going to say interesting it has a generic one, but I think that's all story chapters have that, and I just haven't done one of those for a long time. No, I'm pretty sure that's literally the case, yeah. Flashback? This place looks regal. A chance like this comes but once in a lifetime. This astounding ritual devised by the great Lord Abe no Sami is without peer in all of history. Its name, the Imperial Holy Grail War. By your grace, O Fujiwara no Michinaga, Minister of the Left, with my... Oh. So this is... I know who this is. By your grace, O Fujiwara no Michinaga, Minister of the Left, with my own Omnio techniques, and the assistance of the Omnio Bureau... That's tough to say. The Omnio Bureau. This ritual can begin today. 7 caster heroic spirits will be summoned here from distant lands. What? Oh, it is all casters. Where 7 of our fair city's fiercest warriors shall be chosen as these casters' masters. All you have to do, Lord Fujiwara no Michinaga, is promise the servant and master pair to emerge victorious will be showered with riches and granted any wish their hearts desire, and all 7 teams will fight without restraint or hesitation. And that's not even the best part. By sacrificing the casters' lives, the city of Kyo's defenses will be strengthened 100-fold, leading to 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. Truly an astounding feat, truly a miraculous prospect. It is all right here in Lord Sami's letter. As I said before, O Minister of the Left, a chance like this comes but once in a lifetime. That's just a real dude. I see. And you say the only lives that will be sacrificed will be these casters from foreign lands? Indeed. The idea of sacrificing the lives of the capital's guardians for a mere ritual would be the height of folly. But if only the lives of distant foreigners are at stake, that is no matter of concern at all. In that case, the Imperial Holy Grail War must begin at once. Consider this the word of the Emperor himself. My Heian-Kyo will be known for generations as the 1,000-year capital. And that is what happened just a few days ago. It is said Fujiwara no Michinaga appeared to be in cruelly high spirits. Boy, I sure wonder who talked to him. A Holy Grail War.
That's what I heard. Wait, you know what a Holy Grail War is? I should have known.
What do you mean? I'm afraid I do not understand either. But at least Lord Kintoki seemed convinced all your boobs have been put away.
Whoa, so your wounds are all closed up already? Well, that's amazing.
I simply used my self-repair function. Of course, Master's healing spells were a great help as well.
You're still not at 100% though, are ya? Try to take it easy for a while, you hear?
Right, thank you.
Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Imperial Holy Grail War. Well, it's been about 7 days or so since the Imperial Palace started this ritual thing in secret, and so far 2 of the 7 heroic spirits summoned here have been killed. Not only that, their masters were the other 2 members, the 4 Heavenly Kings.
Do we know who they are? Oh. You mean Gatekeeper Usui Sadamitsu and Inspector Arabe no Suetake?
Damn, you really know your stuff, don't you? Yep, it was Brother Usui and Uncle Urabe. Anyway, not only did they lose their heroic spirits, they got pretty banged up themselves. The doc says they'll be fine, but I'll need some Arima hot
Okay. That's interesting. Hold the phone. Is that a historical reference? Or is that a extent? Okay. The Arima Onsen is in Kobe. Huh. Okay. Oh, the Arima Onsen is the oldest hot spring in Japan. Okay. I was honestly, for a moment, I was like, are you telling me like Miyako's family is part of this? I was gonna freak out.
Anyway, the master who managed to kill those two heroic spirits was Brother Tsuna.
Watanabe no Tsuna.
That's right. Tsuna's about as strong as they come. Even our boss, Lady Raiko, the current leader of the Genji, said he was the single most powerful warrior in the entire human world. Of course, that hasn't stopped him from claiming the only opponents he's comfortable with are monsters and such.
The most powerful warrior in the human world.
Things might have been a little different when you start including non-humans, but even so, there's a reason Raiko said that. I mean, you saw him for yourselves, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's pretty strong, yeah.
The way things are going now, Tsuna's the clear favorite to win the whole Imperial Holy Grail War.
Master? Yeah, the Holy Grail War has to be Limbo's trap. I agree, after all. Well, it could be that this Imperial Holy Grail War is simply a variant of the traditional Holy Grail War. It is odd that there was no mention whatsoever of the Holy Grail in question. That is far too big an error to merely be oversight. So the much more likely explanation is that this is Limbo's trap.
Limbo? What's that?
Yes, allow me to explain. Caster of Limbo, also known as Alter Ego Limbo, is an irredeemably evil monk that... Boop 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 boop.
Now I gotcha. And you two are trying to nail this creep to the wall, huh?
Not in a sexual manner, but... That's right. We suspect Limbo's true name is Ashia Domin, the Omnioji.
You don't say.
The details of Domin's death have never been made clear in human history, so it is entirely possible that he could still be alive in 1008, the 5th year of Kanko. We do not yet know what connection, if any, Limbo may have to the living, breathing Domin, but this Grail War itself would almost certainly be his work, no? So, but wasn't this whole thing Abe no Seimi's idea?
Yeah, that's right. Lord Sami's the guy who originally came up with this Imperial Holy Grail War thing, but there's still some room for doubt on that.
Is there now? In our circles, it is generally believed that Lord Sami passed away in the 2nd year of Kanko, but...
Is that so? Yeah, Lord Sami might look young, but he's actually pretty old.
Do we know him?
There's been rumors for a long time there's actually the 2nd or 3rd to even bear the name.
Oh.
So it wouldn't surprise me at all if that got passed down to future generations.
Interesting.
But anyway, I think it was about a month ago when Lord Sami disappeared to who knows where. We only just learned about this Imperial Holy Grail War from a letter he sent.
That does sound suspicious.
Right? Boss Raiko tried to tell the Minister of the Left that we shouldn't be so quick to trust something we know nothing about. But that his Imperial Magistrate just laughed and said a few foreign casters' lives were a small price to pay for 1,000 years of peace. And that ain't all. The guy who's basically running the whole Omnio Bureau in Lord Sami's absence is Lord Ashia Domin.
Ah, that's...
Crazy suspicious? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, part of that's because of what you told me about this Limbo guy, but it's also because, well, Lord Domin's always been something of a schemer. Though I guess you could say the same about the Minister of the Left and Lord Sami too.
I see. Sure, a lot of schemers here, it sounds like.
Anyway, well, far as I know, this city's a hotbed of all the worst kind of stuff. Conspiracies, assassinations, curses, you name it. Sure, we ain't never had anything as outright crazy as this Imperial Holy Grail War before, but I've heard stories about plenty other kinds of spells, good and bad alike. Good people, evil people, they all die by the cartload here. Take just a few steps off the main road and you're about guaranteed to run into monsters. Or Oni, or Tsuchigumo. And then there's all the Manners and Bondo rebels out here in Azuma province who don't give a flying fig about Kyo's authority.
You nearly said a cuss word.
So yeah, let's just say that us Heian warriors have got our work cut out for us. Trust me, this city's way scarier than anything I saw on the mountain where I grew up. That might be what this all boils down to, really. The whole reason the Minister of the Left decided to pin all his hopes on this Imperial Holy Grail War is to provide Kyo with 1,000 years of peace. Not because there ain't no other chance at peace otherwise. A wish, huh? I guess one thing all masters taking part in this Imperial Holy Grail War have in common is that they all got some kind of wish they want granted.
Lord Kintoki, why did you put down your axe? What are you doing with your glove? Kintoki, your hand. Command spells?
Oh yeah, that's what these glowing red marks are called, ain't it? Yep, as it turns out, I'm actually one of the Imperial Holy Grail War masters myself. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you just might be my servant, Tanner.
This is a twist. What? Then again, a servant having their own servants that's been in since Stay Night. Like that's not too crazy, all things considered. Like if we are his servant, then hello? Ah, how pleasant. How very pleasant indeed to have one's plan go swimmingly. A ritual that could not possibly exist in any hypothetical version of human history. The impossible Imperial Holy Grail War. Indeed, this represents the culmination of all the independent research I conducted as a disciple of the foreign god. So I do hope you enjoy this pseudo-parallel world I've created, including all the many personal touches I've added to better suit my tastes. My dear Chaldeans, when all is said and done, the last laugh shall be mine. So please, do enjoy what I have in store for you, right to the very end. Yeah, what was your goo noises, dude? Wait, what? That's that? Never mind. I said earlier that was the shortest one. That was the shortest one I've ever seen. Thanks for the free node points. Okay. Let's see here. Versus Demonic might actually be real good here. Kill... I don't need... I mean, this team is pretty good for just actually doing damage. I'm going to keep her in the back, because this is my team for Super Stall, but these two in general would work well to actually just be strong with you, so we'll stick with this.
Gotcha. Guess I had it all wrong then.
I wish I knew what to say.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for getting my hopes up. I mean, it's still disappointing, but I'll get over it. So you're not a servant after all. Instead, the servant's this lady, and she's more of a scout than a spellcaster. I don't get it.
You do not? Oh, I suppose I just assumed you understood the situation based on what Lord Tsuna said earlier.
Oh, so that's why Tsuna let you guys go. I thought it was weird for him to give up on a target like that. Now I gotcha. It's all because you weren't the quarry he was looking for in the first place. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, hang on. If you don't have anything to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War, then what in the world are you?
Let me explain 4 years of plot.
Alright, the pruning theory of radical phenomena, lost belts, ray shifting, and singularities, huh? And basically, you guys are guests from way in the future, like tomorrow's tomorrow. Well, a long ways past that, really. Man, this stuff's hard to wrap your head around. But that's okay. I believe you. As far as I can tell, you guys ain't the lion type. Besides, it looks like I was still right about something. You're lost, ain't ya?
Yeah, no, it's true, we are.
So you're looking for a way to get home and you want to find your friends you got separated from, huh? Now we're talking. Don't worry, I'll have you back home in a flash. Well, I guess it might not be that easy, but the point is, don't worry. Whatever it takes to get you back to this Chaldea place, I'll figure it out. I'll get you home safe and sound, you have my word. Of course, it goes for you too, servant lady.
Thank you for your help. I am deeply grateful for your kindness.
Don't worry about it. Everyone needs help sometimes, right? Besides, it's not like I've got anywhere to go either.
What do you mean? You are one of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, are you not? And during this time period, Lady Minamoto no Raiko was charged by Minister of the Left Fujiwara no Michinaga with the task of keeping the city of Kyo safe. So as one of her most prized retainers, surely you must have a house or 2 of your own. Or perhaps Lady Raiko has put you up in her own house?
Well, how can I put this? It's complicated. Do you know what it's like having a big, busty woman who calls herself your mother smush them boobaroos all over you? Quite a lot of stimulation, can't live with that. Yeah, I am part of the Genji clan and one of the 4 heavenly kings, but I've got my own reasons for wanting to keep my distance from Raiko right now. Basically, I guess you could say, I kind of ran away.
So you don't have anywhere to call home right now either.
You got it. Sorry about that. Wish I had a place you could stay. But the only place that put you up on my say-so are the ones attached to the Genji clan, which means Brother Tsuna could show up there at any time, so that obviously ain't gonna work. I've been staying out his way all right for the past few days, but now that he said he's gonna take a look into my hand the next time he sees me, well...
I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
Hey now, what are you apologizing for? You were in a bind, so I helped you. Nothing else to it. These command spell marks on my hand ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh, wait, is seeing the hand more of a Oh, they want to see that he is a master. Okay. Not his demon power. Okay. Not his... Yeah, okay. Okay. I owe you for helping me. I have to pay you back.
So that's how it is, huh? I like it. Alright then, you officially owe me a favor. You know, I'm okay with that kind of hard-headedness. Hell, I even find it endearing. Good thing too, since I'm pretty hard-headed myself.
Huh? An ox-drawn carriage at this hour.
Must be some court noble on their way back home from a poetry reading or something. Come here, you two. Over this way so you don't get in their way.
Right. Huh? The ox cart just stopped in front of us. What is...
Well now, this is a surprise. Do tell, what are a tall, handsome man, a young boy in strange clothing, and a beautiful black-haired woman all doing out here in the dead of night? Are you perhaps looking for a place to stay?
Oh, miss, I gave the wrong voice. I imagine like a powdered face, big fat guy. Okay.
Well, thank you for your concern, Miss Noble, but you don't have to worry about us. We're part of the Genji clan. Keeping Kyo safe at night is our duty.
I see. The Genji clan, is it? Pfft. Why so formal, Kaido Maru? Come on, get that stick out of your ass. Kaido Maru? Kaido? Oh! Okay, first off, though, before we get to you, that's interesting, but... Kaido Maru? Kaido Maru. I'm getting anime. See, I was trying to look for stuff that would tell me about Kaido Maru, because then that makes, I mean, as a One Piece fan, the name Kaido means something, but okay. Go on, let your hair down. It's not like we don't already know each other. So what's going on? If you need help, Kyoko, yeah, might be able to provide it.
Whoa, Kyoko, it's you.
Long time no see, Blondie. So, what are you doing out here at this time of night anyway? Why am I giving her a bit of an accent? You looking for someone to help keep your bed warm or something?
I guess it has been a while, hasn't it? Oh wait, what was that about my bed?
Hold up. You're looking for someone to help keep your bed warm? What were you implying?
Is that more of your mainland poetry? I don't get it.
Nah, don't worry about it. I was just saying the first thing that came to mind. Are you... Hey now, cut that out. Hasn't anyone ever taught you it's rude to stare? Yeah, that's Sai Shonagon, right? Kintoki almost said as much. Yes, it is. Sai Shonagon made a name for herself as poet during the Heian period. It is said she served the wife of Emperor Ichijo, Empress Fujiwara no Taishi. Man, that takes me back. I haven't heard those names in a long time. Wait, hang on. Have we met before? Maybe back when I was still in the palace? Nah, that can't be. You'd still have been a little kid back then. Really? I wonder how old she is then. Whoa! Is this how you look older?
Whoa there, Tanner. There's two things you should never discuss with Kyoko. Her age and her name. She's put a lot of work into making herself look young, you see. Her real age is...
Say?
Ow.
Lord Kintoki, could you please tell us how you came to know this lady?
Huh? Oh, let me see. Well, I can't say exactly which family she's from, but Kyoko here's a genuine noble. I know you two might not have any business with the palace right now, but if you're going to be staying around the city, it won't hurt to take this chance to introduce yourselves. As for me, well, back when I was a kid who just couldn't get used to life in the big city, let's just say she helped me out of a few jams.
Yep, that about sums it up. I know I might not look like it, but I actually love helping people out. I see. According to the stories told in the Edo period, Lord Kintoki was born several years before Lady Sei Shonagon, but in reality it seems Lady Sei Shonagon was actually the older of the two. Of course, this would hardly be the first time a heroic spirit did not exactly line up with their real-life counterpart. I mean, in my case, I'm a puppet, so... Anyway, what's going on tonight? Oh, does it have anything to do with Lord Michinaga's latest scheme?
As if that'd narrow it down, considering how many schemes I always got going on. Nah, I just ran away from home and I'm still running.
I see. Did something happen back at the main Genji house? Or maybe Lord Mitsunaka deemed Lady Raiko give up her leadership position? If it's going down how I think it's going down, then Lord Mitsunaka is being a real piece of work. My bet is that he wants Lady Raiko to give up leadership while keeping her in charge of fighting and stuff so he can declare one of his other kids leader and force her to form a branch clan entirely.
What's the main house got to do with me running away? Nah, this is just my own little screw-up. I guess I could have left the city altogether, but there's reasons I need to stick around. So I was just trying to think of a place where we could take shelter for the night.
I see. So you need a place that'd be brave enough to take in 3 strange visitors in the middle of the night, huh? Lucky for you, I know just the place.
Whoa, you do?
I sure do. I'd invite you guys to stay at my place, but 3 new guests all at once would be a little too much for a semi-retired woman like me. Oh, you're old. Now come on, follow me. Let's get moving again, driver.
Yes, ma'am.
Then again, old at this time is like probably 40s.
You get in the carriage with Kyoko, Danzo. Don't want you tripping in the dark and making your injuries worse.
Thank you, but I will stay by Master's side. It's okay, Danzo. You should ride in the carriage. But what about... It's okay. Get as much rest as you can. You can have girl talk or whatever. Understood, thank you.
Well, looks like you and me are walking then, Tanner.
Man, this sure was a heck of a coincidence running into you guys out here like this. Lucky I did too. These days, not even the main roads are completely safe. Sure can't hurt to have a worry of Genji around just in case. I see. Speaking of Sei Shonagon and the Genji, I believe her brother, Lord Kiyohara no Nobunobu, eventually loses his life to someone from the Genji family. Not that I can say anything about that now. The main roads are usually pretty safe, but things have been weird even on them the last few days.
Last few days, huh? Whoa there, looks like Kyoko was telling the truth, Tanner.
Well, there's something dead ahead.
I see him. Don't worry, Danzo, you stay put. Me and Tanner can handle them ourselves. Alright, let's do this.
I mean, I'm just gonna send out several casters. So don't worry, I don't even need you to really help. Okay. I'm guessing having the demonic on what's her face here will be real good. Yeah, and Murasaki. Dark Priest. Okay, so let's go. Attack up. Attack up. Fence down. Fence up. That on. Noble Phantasm strength up. Good. Look at this. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Powerful. powerful. Let's rip on through. This team is ridiculous. Having these two, like, super Merlins beside each other is so silly. Yeah, I think this is what she said for her speech at the convention there. It was a good watch. And Albert is a good boy. Every time I see Albert on one of those streams, I'm like, that's my boy Albert. That's some good damage. And no buffs on you. Look at that, no effect. Nice. And we can go. Get that on you for some extra. We can go 1, 2, 3. Oh, this might just win. Look at that. In the words of Street Fighter, perfect. We did it. Nice. Oh, I forgot that we have new missions too we gotta actually do. Kind of forget about them every now and then. The nice thing is, if it comes down to it, I'll just quickly do missions to complete them. Okay, let's finish this off. Saber and Assassin. Well, I'm actually gonna go with... Let's see here. You know what? Let's go with you, because you are good. And we'll actually switch out you, though, with... Let's see here. You know what? You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with you. Sure. And then you help on that. And then I'm expecting we might need another caster. So we'll go with 4-star caster or... Yeah, sure. And then we'll keep you in the back just because your debuff shenanigans are pretty nice, actually. So let's go with you. Is it just another battle? Boy, we're really back in the story for it to just be like, surprise! Random battles! What are we dealing with? It's... okay. We got a couple battles here. Okay, we can go... 1, 2, 3... Good. Okay. And, we can go 1, 2, 3. Get some big meter on all of you. Yours. Yes, please hit her. Yes, please hit her. No! Alright, let's finish you off. Let's do this on you. And then there we go. Oh, I don't like bonus effect. Oh, just gain down? That's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. We can do this into a decent little combo for you. Right? Hurt you at the front. And then this will do full little combo. Very nice. Good stuff. We have yours, but should probably save your super. Or we could go like this to get meter with you. Sure. Sure, let's do this. There we go. Do system Karaunos.
古の神々よ、眠れ。今や我々こそが神話を紡ぐシステムケラウドス。
Didn't actually kill you. Now it did. Oh, it's decrease each turn. That's a new effect. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay. That's not what I think a Kodama looks like, but okay. Okay. And we'll go attack up. We'll go with some of this. We can go... I mean, you got some big hundos on you. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Just do as much as we can. If we can get that stun, that'd be cool. No stun. Oh well.
そうだ、京都行こう。おいでやす京都、おこしやす京都、ブブ漬けおいしい。やったー。
Alright, and that was not a lot. We need some good attacks with you. We got a full combo? We do. Very nice. So, you know what? Let's pop that on you. Let's pop that on you. I don't need to do an actual thing with you just yet. We'll do this instead. Okay. So now if we can get a full... Good job, buddy. Good job. You're really making it so we won't get those buffs, huh? Hit that shuffle. Good. So we can go 1, 2, 3 for a full combo with you. Look at me. I'm so smart. I say as I pick my nose.
どれほど遠く汚れても、私は星を探すのです。さあ、幕を開けて、アラウンドカリバーン。やった。ここでまっすぐ。
Oh, there we go.
覚悟しろ。
Nice, 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 nice.
今回はうまくいきました。
More undead enemies. Well, these are pretty easy to get with the current enemies that we have to face in here, which seems intentional. Okay.
There, that's the last of them.
Nice jorb.
Thanks, you too. Anyone hurt? No? Great. These kinds of battles don't bother me at all, but...
Is there something else that's bothering you? Do you want to talk about your feelings?
Well, it's just... I'm a little unsure about what to do.
Regarding what? We're just gonna leave it? Okay, we're here. What is this place? Ever heard of the Tale of Genji? It's all the rage in Kyo right now. Well, its author, Murasaki Shikibu, lives here. Oh, yeah, she's from this time too, isn't she? Is Lady Murasaki a friend of yours, Lady Kyoko? Nah, I've never met her.
You haven't?
But I'd bet anything she's like the graceful noblewoman's noblewoman. So I'm sure she's the type of girl who'd never abandon anyone in trouble.
Come on, she's gotta be too old to be called a girl by now, right?
See? No! Wow, your voice went up, buddy. Anyway, the point is we've arrived at Murasaki Shikibu's house. She's a lady in waiting for Empress Soshi, so when she's not writing stories, she works at the palace. I don't know if I'd feel right asking someone we've never met before to put us up for the night. Huh, in that case, just tell her that Kusano Iori sends her regards. I'm pretty sure, no, I'm positive she'll know what that means. Ha ha ha! Huh. Alright, my house is over there, so this is where we part. See you guys some other time.
Bye, Kyoko. Thanks for the help.
Wait. We just ran into some monsters not too long ago. Is it not dangerous to travel along the main road at night with only a bare minimum of attendants?
Not necessarily. Noble carriages like that have always several shikigami with them. They might not be able to handle a Tsuchigumo, but those are kept out by the Bound and Field the Omnio Bureau set up along the main roads anyway. But the carriage Shikigami can handle any small monsters that come around no problem.
Well, I didn't know Heian security was so thorough. Personally, I just as soon not have to depend on any Omnio-G for help. But times being what they are, I can't afford to be picky. Shikigami. Then why did you and Master defeat those monsters we encountered earlier?
Oh, that? Oh, well, I was sort of just giving Kyoko a show to thank her for her help.
And I totally enjoyed it, but that doesn't mean you should take too many risks out there, okay? Because if there's one thing I hate, it's people dying young from a little mischief that got out of hand. Alright, I'm really going now. Good night!
Okay, let's go ask this Lady Murasaki here to put us up.
I'm sorry? I do beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I just don't understand what this is all about. For starters, who in the world is this Kyoko person you mentioned? I recognize you as Lord Sakata Kintoki of the Genji family, of course. I've seen you around Lord Michinaga's mansion a number of times.
Well, that's me, and here I thought we were meeting each other for the first time. Sorry for not recognizing you from the Minister of the Left's place.
Oh, no, that's quite all right. I mean, what is it that brings you to my house at this hour of night, Lord Kintoki? Did I make a terrible mistake at the palace or something? In retrospect, we probably should have expected you to respond like that. I agree, Lord Tanner. Do forgive us for intruding so late.
Don't worry, Lady Murasaki. You didn't do anything wrong.
I only use that name when I'm writing, so please just call me Kaoriko.
Oh, okay, got it. Anyway, don't worry. I know Brother Tsuna likes to play being an officer, but that ain't my thing. We ain't here to bring you in for any wrongdoing at all. Actually, we kinda need your help.
Huh? Gasp of realization. Come to think of it, Lord Watanabe no Tsuna did appear to be dressed like a police officer. And yet, as far as my records show, there's no mention of him ever actually serving as such.
Huh, really? So that's how things are in the future? You don't have exact records of anything and everything, eh? See, Tsuna's not exactly a typical proper officer. When he was first ordered to protect the city, he said it was only right for him to learn how to be an officer too. He went to the bureau on his own and asked them to make him one. He's not nothing if not responsible, that's for sure.
Huh? Records, Lord Tsuna. Kaoriko? Yes? Kusa no Iori said to give you her regards. Kusa no Iori. Kusa no Iori? Then that must mean... I see. Lady Seishonagon sent that message, didn't she? Even though I've never met her in the palace, or even so much as spoken to her. I see. Very well. I suppose it'd be rude of me to turn away guests on such a cold night. All right, I'll have a room made up for you. Well, 2 rooms, since you have a woman accompanying... Oh no, that is quite all right. Please, pay me no mind. It is my duty to keep my master safe first and foremost, after all. So I would ask that you let us all share a room, if that is all right. You're fine with that, right, Kintoki?
Huh? Yeah, I guess so. That'd probably be for the best, given the circumstances.
I see. Very well, I'll convey your wishes to the servants. Are you truly certain about this? We are. Please, pay it no mind. I see. Very well, then. You're very, open-minded, aren't you? And free-spirited, judging from your manner of dress. You're one of those liberals, right?
Ooh, it's good to finally take a load off. I'll have to make this up to Kyoko somehow, and to Lady Kaoriko, of course.
Master, Lord Tanner, we have been fighting a great deal from the moment we ray-shifted here, so please get some rest. I will focus on doing the same. You better. I don't want you pushing yourself anymore until you've recovered. You are too kind, Master. Rest assured I will be back to peak condition by tomorrow morning. And most importantly, I can finally begin following our original itinerary.
Whoa, the servants even laid out a shit ton for us.
A what? What is a shitone? Oh, that is what the noble people used, apparently. The nobleman's futon. It was laid on tatami mats or chairs as matting. Very interesting. Let's see. Do you have pictures? No? Okay. Oh, well, here we go. Shitone, that's a kind of mat used for sleeping, correct?
And they gave us hot water, too. It's a real nice change of pace after several days spent camping out. Plus, if I stayed out there, it'd probably just be a matter of time till Raiko found me and gave me a good scolding. I can almost hear her telling me, "You're no longer the man you grew up, Kintoki." Makes me nervous just thinking about it.
So I was really kind of hoping we'd get Raiko to help us, too.
Get Raiko to help us, huh? True, Raiko definitely be willing to believe all the crazy stuff you've told me. She's a lot more open-minded than most warriors, that's for sure. But, now's not a good time. See, Boss Raiko hasn't really been herself lately. She's been holding up in her house since the Imperial Grail War started. And she didn't even come out when she heard that Brother Usui and Uncle Urabe had been injured. I don't know if she's just broken up about the idea of her fellow Genji fighting amongst themselves, or if she's one of the masters too.
Senpai. Master.
What the? Are those ghosts? Oh, wait, that ain't it. Oh, I think I've seen this kind of thing somewhere before. This some kind of sorcery or omnio spell of yours?
You mean someone developed a method of video transmission even in the Heian period? Or never mind that now. Master, in accordance with our original plan, I've activated my full functionality, and I've just succeeded at establishing contact with Novum Caldia. Oh, way to go, Danzo! You were too kind, Master.
Novum Caldia. So that must be that place way off beyond tomorrow's tomorrow. Damn, this is really something.
Good, the video communication is holding steady too. I can see you, Danzo, and oh, is that the Sakata Kintoki of Heian-Kyo? Thank goodness you're both okay, and I see you've already managed to secure help from one of the locals. Does this mean you two weren't able to race shift here then? I'm afraid so. That's correct, Master. Did something interfere with the race shift? We believe so, and Lady Sion's calculation says the most likely explanation as well. Both Lady Mash and I were unable to race shift there, and instead were both left behind here at Novum Caldia. We quickly tried to race shift again, of course, but it failed in the same way. It appears to be an advanced jamming method that bypasses every anti-interference safeguard we have in place. We're looking into a way around it, but we still haven't come up with anything yet. I'm so sorry, Master.
Damn you, Limbo!
I'm glad to see you're safe, but the situation isn't great. The reason you and Kato Danzo were the only two to race shift there successfully is that whoever was interfering with it considers you two special cases. In other words, you're basically welcome guests. I see. So nobody besides us is welcome here. But who could be the one inviting us? I'm sorry, that was foolish of me. Yeah, this is Limbo written all over it. Yes, I agree. That is almost certainly the case.
Sorry to butt in, but there's a whole lot of things I'm not getting here. And one thing I want to make sure of. So the companions you guys thought came here with you were back at this Caldia place, yeah? That right?
Uh-huh.
Got it. Well, that's great news. This means we don't have to run around searching Kyo for them, right?
Yes, that's true. I feel as though we may be saying the same thing in different ways, but yes, this does mean we have achieved one of our goals, though without acting. Actually, make that two, since we also managed to find a local willing to help us, and that just leaves, well, investigating and repairing the singularity. Right. That puts us in a much better spot now than we were right after our race shift. Indeed it does. Now we can finally begin the operation in earnest.
There you go, that's the spirit.
Oh, I'm on the floor because my back has been slapped. Are you okay, Senpai? Kintoki, do you think you could pull your slaps a little more next time?
Oh, sure, sorry about that. So hey, you there, the tiny pretty one. What's your deal? You're not just an ordinary kid, right? I'm sensing something powerful from you. You an Omnioji? A sage? Maybe some kind of great Tengu? Not that I know if they even got those in your time.
Was the tiny part really necessary? Oh well, I can roll with it. I can't deny that I look pretty young in this form. Anyway, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, friend of Tanner's, an unparalleled genius.
Damn, so you're an honest-to-goodness prodigy, huh? That's real impressive. I'm Sakata Kintoki, Genji Warrior. Nice to meet ya.
And I'm Sherlock Holmes. It's a pleasure, Sakata Kintoki.
Oh? Looks like we got yet another new guy here. And there's something about this one that reminds me of Lord Samy. Man, this Chaldea place must be a hell of a place.
What do you mean reminds you of Abe no Seimi? What do you mean by that? That got me thinking some stuff. Alright, here's the situation as we understand it. We believe that both Tanner and Kato Danzo were explicitly invited to the city of Heian-Kyo in the year 1008. Invited by whom, you may ask? Well, Limbo, naturally. Well, it was an unfortunate surprise to learn that Mash Kira-lite and Fuma Kotaro were unable to accompany you on your race shift. Everything else has unfolded just as we predicted. Limbo has gone out of his way to create a new singularity, a black mark on human history. His targets are almost certainly you, Tanner, for having been an obstruction to his plans so many times, and Kato Danzo, with whom he has history of sorts. I doubt his plan here is to achieve final victory. Rather, his goal is likely to simply be toying with you on his home ground. Nothing more. Now that he has cut you off from any aid, it seems focused in on boxing you in on both sides. He has clearly forgone any pretense of strategy in favor of indulging in his proclivities, foul and steeped in death and pain as they are. And that is all there is to say. I suspected he may have someone helping him before you two race shifted there, but I am at this stage absolutely certain no such collaborator exists. None was one behind this, and he is acting entirely on his own. You're almost never that definitive. I mean, it doesn't get more obvious than the bad guy outright signing their work. I gotta tell you, I was not expecting to see a bunch of letters in the logs for Mash and Kotaro's failed race shifts. Letters? That's right, the letters. D-O-U-M-A-N. Very subtle, Doman.
So what, this guy put his name in some kind of message?
Indeed, this is clearly Doman telling us he's the one behind all this.
Well, that's supposed to be some kind of joke, it ain't funny. So basically, whoever this guy is, Limbo or Lord Ashia Doman or whoever, he's outright daring you guys to come after him. The guy's gotta be a real piece of work to straight up sign his name like that.
Indeed. Which makes me personally suspicious. Is he that dumb? Or is he... That said, I still do not understand. If Limbo's goal is to seek revenge on us, then what is the point of this Imperial Holy Grail War ritual? An Imperial Holy Grail War? I've not heard that term before. Tell us everything you know. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Really? So the only servants being summoned are casters? Well, that's certainly a decision. It sounds like he's taken the whole Holy Grail War concept of summoning heroic spirits and downsized it or something? But if he did it like that, then this Holy Grail War's capacity for granting wishes couldn't possibly be omnipotent? No, certainly it couldn't. Which means the part about the winner having a wish granted must be a lie. In which case, what if the Grail were restricted to a single function only? I think that could work. The idea of using heroic spirit souls as an incredible source of magical energy has been around since long before Holy Grail Wars were even a thing. If you just wanted to use them as a power source for a single goal, it wouldn't matter how unbalanced that source ended up being. I think, yeah, it could definitely work. Well, if a resident Uomo Universale says it would work, I for one am inclined to believe her. And then if we assume that this Imperial Holy Grail War is designed with a single purpose in mind, the next question to ask would quite naturally be, what is that purpose? Personally, I suspect it is to transform the very world itself. Do you mean as in to change the world in whatever way the Wisher desires? Is there any particular reason you think that? Naturally. Think back to the events of Shimosa. A great ritual was held there that involved the deaths of countless human souls and several heroic spirits. And as a result, Shimosa became a pseudo-parallel world of sorts, a pseudo-lost belt, if you will. Right. Right. I definitely remember Shimosa a lot. I should read the Shimosa manga real badly. That's true. According to our record, Shimosa's on-radio castle was functionally equivalent to a lost belt's tree of emptiness. Oh! That is an interesting thing. You could even call it a pseudo-tree of emptiness. So maybe Limbo's planning to use this Imperial Holy Grail as a means to create something similar? So he can make Heian-Kyo into a lost belt? But why would he want to do that? Perhaps he wishes to have the Foreign God manifest in the Heian period. Could that be? But the Foreign God's already manifested. Precisely. Now that the Foreign God is manifested in Olympus, there should be no further need of a vessel. Unless perhaps as a spare? No, I cannot see any way a transcendent being of that magnitude would require anything like a spare. And let's not forget, with nothing but caster souls in the mix, the result's not going to be exactly balanced. Like I said before, it's no easy feat to keep the magical energy source for such a massive spell stable. Even if the ritual is designed for just a single purpose, any imbalance in the heroic spirit souls used to power it could cause the whole spell to implode. There must be some trick we're not seeing. Unless, maybe the whole thing's just some kind of twisted prank? Uh-oh. Huh? Ah, crap. We're losing our connection, Senpai. Perhaps Limbo finally noticed our connection? Or perhaps he wants to cut us off before we realize something he'd rather we not know. Regardless, Tan, it is absolutely imperative that you stop this ritual from being completed. If every heroic spirit materialized there is killed, Heian-Kyo could be subjected to a new pseudo-tree of emptiness, just like what happened in Shimosa. And that would result in two concurrent and existential threats to proper human history, a singularity and a lost belt all in one. That's just a possibility for now, not a certainty, but either way, you watch your back out there. We'll continue trying to establish contact until we get through again. So please, keep your comms line open. I'll get him, finish this, and make it back safe, I promise. Bye. So we getting big sleepy? Oh, goo!
Oh my. It seems I got a bit carried away. Really, Collians, you could at least try to secure communications a little. As it is now, it took only a flick of my fingers to sever them entirely. Ah, well, in any case. I think that detective explained quite enough of my plan. We do need to save some surprises for later, after all. Now then. Master of Kalya, my beautiful marionette. From this point on, we'll be engaged in a contest of pure strength. Come, let us compete to see which of us can slaughter the most innocents.
Hey, I hate it when I have to do a laugh. I'm gonna be honest. That's the hardest part of doing commentary. Mostly because I'm still in a situation where I'm like, I don't feel super comfortable making too much noise. All right. Wow. We really ran over there. Steel Diaries, the first half. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And we will see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We'll see you then for that. Ciao.